Again, everyone, welcome back to the Damsel in Success podcast. I am so excited to have you back here with me today. If you haven't already, please check out the video from yesterday. We are doing a contest right now. That one lucky winner being picked next, I believe it's next Sunday the 6th, is actually going to have a chance to be featured on the show. And I've had a lot of folks reach out and say, hey, can I market my products? Can I whatever? We can do whatever you want to do. If you're selling makeup or hair stuff or whatever that you're doing, if you win, we can do that on the show. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about. It's all up to you. We're here. I'm excited about it. I am just tickled to death to invite you to the show. And just doing it as a thank you. Thank you guys for all of your support. So whatever you want to do, it is your show. We will do it to it. Just check out the episode from yesterday. Like it, share it, and tell me why you want to be on the show. And that's it. So we'll be drawing that winner next Sunday, October the 6th. But today I want to talk to you guys. It's actually a funny story. It's weird how these funny stories tend to have a deeper meaning, and they make really great podcasts. So, the funny story was I was actually had to be in Nashville really early this morning, and of course, naturally got stuck in traffic trying to get on the interstate. And so I was in this lane here, and I was like, drinking my coffee and, pondering the world problems, and I kind of zoned out, to be honest, because I was just waiting on, traffic to move. And in the other lane, there was a car, or a truck a few cars back, and I could just vaguely see the outline of this guy being like, and I'm like, who is this person? Are they waving at me? I have no idea who that is. That's really odd. Like, what if it's like an axe murderer? I have no idea. Why is that always the first thought? Like, oh my God, it's an axe murderer. I digress. So I'm sitting here just waiting, and I'm like, gosh, I almost hope that I can sit here in traffic so I can figure out what is going on with this person. And sure enough, the truck comes up, and he gets about this close. Like there's a car beside me, and then he's the one behind that. And of course we're facing each other, and I'm like, oh, I see, y'all, I'm blind. I can't see. And I could finally see him whenever he was that close. It was actually one of my former clients. So I was like, hey, I'm so excited. And ended up getting up, sit next to each other for just a second. And, we just kind of exchanged pleasantries. Hey, how are you? Hey, doing fine. How are you? And all that. And I told him, I said, I'm actually a realtor now. Let me know if there's ever anything I could do for you. And he was like, oh, yeah, that's great. I hadn't seen the guy in a couple of years. And here we run into each other in traffic at 6:30 in the morning. Like, it's just weird. But y'all know how my brain works. It's just all over the place. As soon as I drove off, I couldn't help but think. I was like, man, what if I'm so glad I wasn't sitting there, picking my nose or, singing at the top of my lungs or something. Because we never know who's watching, right? That's the thing, especially now. Not even, if you're in the public eye, if you're in any kind of a customer service role, or even just as a person these days, there's always somebody watching all the time. And, especially with the rise of social media and things like that. But I mean, in public now too, everybody's got, smartphones, and they're all taking. My worst fear is to end up on a meme of some really embarrassing meme. That's my worst fear. But, I think we just have to think about that we have to be conscious of what we're doing all the time, right? We have to maintain that image. And there's a lot of people who are saying, oh, you're fake if you're maintaining an image. No, it's not. It's usually just being a decent person. But because if you're doing something that you wouldn't want anybody to see you doing, you probably shouldn't be doing that thing anyway. I'm just saying. That's just a general rule of thumb. If you don't want to be seen doing it, you probably shouldn't be doing it anyway, okay? And I think that just really holds true in a lot of different things that, if you don't want to be seen doing it, there is a reason for it, whether it's morally questionable, whether it is something that could get you in trouble for whatever reason. We just need to be conscious of that and maybe think, that maybe is something I don't want to be doing, and then just don't do it. And then there's no chance of you getting caught doing it. Isn't that crazy how that works out? Now, on the whole opposite side of that, is let's say that you're doing something that makes you happy that you're embarrassed of other people seeing because you think they're going to make fun of you. That's a whole nother topic. But basically, you are putting way too much emphasis on what that other person thinks about you that probably doesn't even care, if we're being completely honest. Or if they have something even worse that they're embarrassed about over there. So you do what makes you happy, as long as it's morally sound and not questionable and won't get you into any kind of trouble, and you'll be fine. But just remember that next time that you're thinking, gosh, I would really hate for somebody to see me doing this, hear me. Hear these words that are coming out of my mouth. Don't do it. Walk away. Stop it. Because we are in an age now where everything can be found out. Everything can be seen, especially online. If you are typing some crazy nonsense online, just stop it. Just stop it right now. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because once it's out there, and there's no getting it back. Okay? Ask anybody that has ran for president. It's gone. You're not getting it back. So be conscious of what that you're doing and what you're putting out there. And really, if you don't want people to see what you're doing, don't be doing it. You got this. That's all I've got for you guys this evening. I hope that y'all have an awesome rest of your Monday, and I look forward to